Mic check, 1, 2. Boy, ain't been on this hoe. But they been having nigga working. Hey, mic check, man. Before we get going. Hey, look. I'm just asking this question, man. I get to our boy Travis Hunter, man. He 21, man. So he got some room to make a mistake. But damn. I don't want that shit that's gonna cost that boy, man. Cause right now that boy winning. That's the cold part of the block. He's winning, but he's about to take the biggest L in his life. And I'm like, damn, what is? I mean, I guess when motherfuckers are getting coached to play sports, right? They not getting coached about the outside shit and how they can lose, man. What up, Kilo Kills? What's up, man? How you been, man? Long time, man. I was worried about you, dog. I was riding through Rochester a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, man, where my nigga Kills at, dog? What up, Daniel Berry? How you doing? Make sure Kills was all right, because we ain't heard from you. I ain't see you and shit in a minute. We're trying to make sure you was straight out here, dog. Good to see you, man. Same thing to you too, Daniel Berry. How you doing, man? But look, dog, I'm worried for Travis Hunter because right now, man, if somebody can teach him, if Coach Prime can teach him, Deion Sanders can teach him right now he don't need to have no motherfucking leech ass bitch right there with him, especially a woman who's not really interested in him like that. Like she don't fuck with him like that. And he's being a goofy, and everybody's seeing him being a goofy. But maybe, since he's a two-way player, maybe he's running a play on all of us, man, because you don't think a nigga's that goddamn stupid, but then again, you got men who may not be as good with getting women. So therefore, when they get a woman, they don't give a fuck how they get them. They're gonna actually do what they can to keep them, man. What up, Alexander, what up? Most definitely, dog. I'll ride through Rochester, man. I'm like, man, it's that boy Kid. It's that boy Kid's hometown right here. All right, Rochester. But look, let me ask the question though, man. Are women burdens though? Because they were saying this shit over there on the Sharon panel, and I can somewhat agree, man, that a woman can become a whole burden for a man and shit, right? And they don't want to believe that they are burdens, but it's like, what else? Like, I could say a man can be a burden for women if he don't actually have nothing to give, man. Like, if he just coming to be a leech, to be a crumb, dog. It's like, he just dead weight. He's baggage, right? And especially if you dealt with, let's say you're dealing with children, you done raise kids, man, so you know how that is, right? But then you have so many women want to be more important than what they are in a man's life, man. And when we talk like this, women don't like to hear this shit. You know, because you got a lot of women for them to actually believe what you're saying, right? If you tell the average woman, man, you a burden ass bitch, bro. Like, you get on my motherfucking nerves, man. Like, you somebody who, like, a man want to know you there, but like not here. Like, you there, you here, nigga, but you not here. We see you here, we know you around somewhere, man, but your ass is not all in my face. You not coming with all this shit, man. And then when somebody come at you like a sexual object, like you just somebody who a nigga just want to use to actually fuck on, man, you get offended by that shit. Why? Now, I'm not fat, dog. I don't want to be fat, man. What up, Elmo? You get offended by that kind of shit. You try to make it seem like niggas don't like women and shit like that, man. They don't want to fuck with a woman. It's like, if you know men really like to be alone. Men like to get shit done. We talking about men who know how to get shit done. They want to get their shit done by themselves. They don't feel the need to have a woman there with them all the goddamn time, right? Okay? That's cold, right? So I'm listening to people like Princella, and she been breaking down a lot of shit when it come down to women and how women are the creators of patriarchy. They perpetuate patriarchy. What they want is for men to be slaves and make it comfortable for them to operate and do all kind of fuck shit, stupid ass shit, dumb ass shit, right? And yet a man's supposed to finance that and provide that, an opportunity for women to be comfortable sitting on their ass. And yet when a woman tell you that they work inside the house, they actually take care of children, clean it, they want you to believe that that's the same as the shit you be doing as a man, though. Motherfucker want you to believe that her doing what naturally comes from women, right? Like you just been a mother, or you cleaning because that's something you are as a person. You clean. So you saying you putting in work like as if this is not your house. So you want us to believe that you taking care of the kids is extra work, like as if this is not yours. See, it's one thing if you taking care of somebody else's children, or you clean somebody else's house and you cooking for somebody else, and you don't get none of this shit. No benefits come your way for this shit, right? Now you can say, all right, I'm working. How in the fuck can you say you working and you comparing what you do to what a man is doing by doing what the hell benefits you also? What up, Leslie Painter? What up? Make that shit make sense to me, man. This your house, man. If I cut my grass, dog, if I wash my car, how am I working? I don't know. Maybe let me give you another example, right? Like when I'm driving all over the country, right, that's one thing. But when I get a chance to go to Texas, right? When I get a chance to go home, the moment I see Texas, I don't care if I'm in Texarkana, on the top of Dallas, I don't give a goddamn, man. Especially if I'm around, let's say, that Louisiana area coming in from I-10, right? When I see what I'm familiar with, I don't really count those as miles. Like I don't view this as like, oh, this is another 300 miles and shit, right? And maybe that's just me driving around the country until I start looking at things from, let's say, city to city, or when you're in a certain territory and you don't really feel the miles the way you probably would have at first. So 300 miles coming from Texarkana going to Houston, or from Oklahoma going to actually Dallas and shit like that, right? I don't say these are major miles. So I don't even feel like I'm working. It's like, all right, I'm home. I'm home, goddammit. You get what I'm saying? I'm home. And that's how I think that women should look at being mothers and actually taking care of their own house. It's like, you can't ever say this is a motherfucking job, my nigga. I'm gonna shut up in a minute, right? That adds on to the burden conversation. It's like you making it seem like you doing some extra shit, and we looking at you like, man, bitch, I'll fuck around and do this shit in my sleep. But yet you want to do this shit, right? That's why we let you do it. It's not like a man can't do what the fuck y'all do. It just, you don't want to step on toes, man. You want to keep the peace as much as you can. So therefore, you actually say, all right, well, if this means something to you, man, you go ahead and do it. If you want to be able to say, I do this and this and this and this and this and this, then go ahead and do the shit. Because I can easily do this shit, man. With ease. I don't know, man. I'm listening to the conversation. I'm listening to people perspectives, man. I'm like, okay. Some of this shit could be true, man. When you're looking at Travis Hunter and his girlfriend of his, man, how she just now, she wasn't fucking with him. She wasn't trying to get with him. But she see now that this is going to bring the millions in, right? And that's what every woman want to be in that position to where they have a guy who's making millions. And she's sure not going to go nowhere. But you can clearly see that she don't really like the nigga, man. And maybe that could be good for business, right? Maybe he understand that shit. Maybe she understand that they don't have to even like each other, right? They just have to actually be in business together, right? He does his role, she does her role. But when you see her not being interested in what the fuck he does to get these millions, right? That's the point I think a lot of the guys and a lot of people are looking to say, nah, man, she ain't the one. She ain't even playing along with it. Or she not even acting like she give a damn about what you do for why she's even fucking with you. And it goes back to ask the question also, do women really give a fuck about what men do? Besides looking at the money value of it, do you really care about what your man do for why he would afford you this certain lifestyle, man? Like, can you just say, hey, I don't give a damn, or I do give a damn? If you in it because it's money, then it's kind of hard for people to feel sorry for you when you get treated a certain way. All right, if you actually get mistreated or get handled a certain way because you just in it for the money, then you understand that it goes with the money, right? That goes with you being in it with the money, right? Or for the money. He might beat your ass, he might stab the shot you, he might cheat on you, right? You may not want that to be the case, but you in it for the money and the lifestyle. You're not in it because you really give a fuck about what he do. So are we supposed to feel sorry for you? In the case of Travis Hunter and his girlfriend, if you find out that he's mistreating her, or let's say cheating on her, clearly she's not interested in what the nigga got going on. So do you feel sorry for her? Because you see a bunch of women will actually be cheering for a woman like that because they see women winning in a situation like that. But this woman's not black, though. So we talking about even black women. This woman not even black like that, right? So you cheering for a non-black woman, or you cheering for a woman who's in a position to get money out of a nigga because that's what you want. But then you don't want to accept what goes with your position, right? In that case, since you got that understanding or that mindset of just being here for that, right? So now when he do you dirty or come at you a certain way, you're going to play victim. Why? You're going to play the victim in that regard because what? Instead of saying, okay, I'm with a guy only because he got money, only because he's about to go to the NFL, right? All right, then. This is what I've been wanting to do so I can help my family out, right? I don't want to go to work no more. I'd rather stay at home and not do shit, right? And he's going to afford that for me. So, can I say anything about him cheating? That's how you know if a bitch playing with you, when she know she's in it for this reason, but she gonna try to act like you can't have other hoes, man. That's the cold part about that too. And if a nigga fall for that, which I don't believe a man should fall for a woman telling him he can't have other women when he actually can take care of multiple women, and yet she want to make it all about just her. I don't think a woman is worth that, nigga. I don't think a woman ever would be worth a man who can actually take care of multiple women, that he have to actually just reduce all that to her. How does that even make any goddamn sense, man? Because I done ran this shit by a couple of women, right? And they'll tell you straight up, that's you niggas are dumb for letting the hoes finesse y'all like that. Because a motherfucking bitch understand that she shouldn't think she could ever get away with fucking telling a man who can take care of the world, right? That he only can take care of her. And he got to go along with that shit for the rest of his life, man. I'm trying to get understanding on this shit, bro. That shit makes absolutely no sense to me, man. And it don't even make sense to women. They just trying to run it. It's like they trying to run it. But when you let it be known what it's going to be, they fucking got to conform. Like, okay, all right, I tried it, nigga. That shit didn't work, man. But you best believe if they tried it and if it worked, they going to keep on going with it, bro. They not going to say, you know what? Hey, man, I just wanted to see was you going to be a damn fool and hear what I got to say, man, or follow my lead, and they going to fuck around and go along with my flow. But, nigga, I don't expect for you to be faithful to me, only me, dog, because you got millions. Come on, man. You're a multi-millionaire, dog. Like, nigga. You can take care of you can be with so many women, dog. And if you with me, dog, all right, that's good enough, nigga. I'll take that. I'll be here with you. But I am not expecting for you only to be with me and only me throughout the course of your youth, right? Your prime years, your best years, and you just give it all to me. Come on, man. Stop. Deion Sanders' ass need to talk to Travis Hunter, man. Deion Sanders is supposed to be, based on what happened with him and Pilar, he see this shit happening right now in front of him, right, with Travis. It's another Deion and Pilar situation. For Deion Sanders, I'm not saying he's not talking to Travis, but sometimes, like I say, when he got his mind set on some shit, bro, it's kind of hard to get to him. Especially in this time now when Travis Hunter is winning the way he's winning. It's like he's in this moment, and I know you don't want to fuck the moment up for him, dog, but eventually somebody got to pull that brother to the side, man, and say, look, dog, this may not be the best thing for you to do at 21, 22 years old, man. The position you in right now, a bunch of other young men will kill to be in your position, and you got it right now, nigga. So therefore, you have to give this some time, right? All right, consider what I'm saying. You still 21, 22. You can actually get married when you about 25, 26, 27. That'd be the best time to get married. See, right now, you say this girl been with you for how long, but she wasn't even feeling you when you first hit her up. She didn't know who the fuck you was or what you do, right? Till somebody told her, okay, that's Travis Hunter, man. That's that nigga. He that nigga. And now she on Savannah James the game, right? But it's not the same as Savannah and LeBron. I can tell Savannah got love for LeBron, man. Or she love him. This goddamn Mexican ass bitch, man, who with Travis Hunter. I don't see it. And you talking about getting married by a mate? It's like, nigga, the wrong goddamn chick, man. She the wrong chick. That's not the right chick. Why in the fuck Deion and them not talking to this young nigga about this shit? You got Deion Sanders, Warren Sapp, you got Lil Wayne. He's around all these. Lil Wayne was at the Heisman Trophy ceremony with the guy last night. Lil Wayne, Deion Sanders, Warren Sapp. Who else, man? Who else been endorsing and been around Travis Hunter this time, right? It's been a couple of celebrities, a couple of guys who know what it's like to deal with women when they got money. When they got the money, and how these hoes just come around playing like that. And for them not to tell this little young dude, like, hey, man, hold on, bro. You 21, nigga. You just won the Heisman Trophy. Hold your horses, my nigga. This ain't gonna be the play. Now, you made all these plays on the field, but you finna make the wrong play in life, nigga. And your ass see the examples around you, and for some reason, I don't know, maybe he feel that he not a looker. He's not somebody who women would actually want to give a time to, or, you know, give attention to and whatnot, right? So he's getting it how he getting it, right? So I understand, man, I'm not gonna act like motherfuckers don't understand their own circumstance, right? But goddamn, my nigga, you gonna lose before you even get a chance to get in the dough, and you now have made it to the dough. You're not in the dough good enough to be playing these type of games with these hoes, man, to where a bitch who ain't even interested in you like that is leeching onto you, dog, latching onto you, and gonna ride with you, and gonna ride your ass to the ground, nigga, and then you gonna want to be 40. You gotta be damn near 40 to try to tell somebody that don't go your route, man. You had it all, so you gonna be one of them older guys who's always going back in retrospect, talking about what you was on and shit in 2024 and how you was this. So you gonna be one of them type of niggas, right? I can't stand them type of motherfucking dudes, man. I can't stand niggas who always gotta go back to what they did a long time ago, like as if they don't have nothing to give now, or they not looking forward to the future. They just always stuck on what I was on back when I was younger. There's too many niggas talking about their glory days from when they was in their 20s and shit. And nigga, like, you just 40, bro. You not old like that, nigga, to where you can't create a new glory day. Man, dog, when I was in my 20s, bro, nigga, you 40, man, you not, I mean, goddamn. You acting like you done. You 40, you 50. Can you create a new glory day now? I'm not saying making no babies and shit, nigga. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about, nigga, just in the era of technology and social media, you can't just create, just based on your knowledge that you've accumulated throughout the years, can you create something, nigga, now? I don't know. I don't want Travis Hunter to be one of them 40-some-year-old men talking about when he was 21, he had the world looking at him, man. He was that nigga. He was a top dude, right? He want to get that feeling back, but yet he ain't gonna acknowledge the fact that it's that bitch he with. It's gonna fuck all it up. We talking about counterintuitive spirit, nigga. A counterintuitive woman going against what you got. It's a video on Instagram now for bitch. This same little bitch, man, telling this dude while he's signing autographs and taking pictures. She's saying, well, I gotta sit here and wait for you to take care of your fans, and I gotta sit and wait for you to deal with all your fans. I'm like, why in the fuck? How in the fuck you saying that shit now? This nigga is on right now. This is his moment. And your ass talking about Deion Sanders had to make her to get up and stand up for the nigga when he won the Heisman last night, right? And everybody stood up and started clapping for him, and she's sitting down clapping. The nigga had to make the bitch to get up, man, and clap. What the fuck is you doing, man? So I'm feeling that. He gave me a little hope. I'm feeling now at that point, Deion got to tell him, he gonna tell him, look, bro, look. But he don't want to come out like a hoe ass old nigga, right? So I understand Coach Prime, right? He got to kind of like be very careful on how you approach, because his boy's viewed like a son to him. And you know how these little young niggas get real hurt when the older nigga tell them the truth about the situation. They feel like everybody hating on them and shit because it's their moment, right? So you got to be careful on how you now relay this message to this little young dude, right? Him taking it wrong, like as if you just trying to stop his shine. Like as if you trying to stop him because now you mad because you 50-something years old and he 21 and it's his moment, and yeah, he don't want nobody getting in the way of it, so you got to hold up. But Prime is seeing this shit like everybody else is seeing this shit. He see that shit, bro. Travis see the shit. Shador see the shit, man. Don't let that boy go out like that, man, because it ain't gonna look good on you two niggas, dog. I swear it ain't. It ain't gonna look good on Colorado. It's gonna look real bad if you find out in the next 3-4 years that Travis Hunter's going through it, and it's gonna take away from his play on the field. I just don't know, man. I don't know, man. But it's always hope. Goddamn, man. We just seen this shit happen so many times, bro, to where you like, all right, fuck hope. Goes back to the question, are women burdens, bro? Should men be including women in their business before they actually get on their feet? When you got women want to get with you before they see you take off, it's because they want to have leverage in what you got going on, man. I need men to understand this shit. Women know that if they meet a guy and he's already on, or he's in position to where he's too powerful, he's too up there, right? Pretty much too big to fail at this point, right? She knows she's gonna have to just come in and submit, man. And that's the issue. If women set the fuck back and say, nah, man, look, all the men who we see who got potential, we gotta let them niggas realize their potential first, right? They gotta start showing results. Let them niggas get into the shit first. Without us distracting the nigga, us getting pregnant and all those shit, man, fuck all that, right? Let the dudes get into their shit first, right? And if we still fucking with them, we'll still fuck with them. But we understand the role we want to play when we come back to them. We're not gonna be able to try to have no equal, no leverage. Fuck all that, man. It's gonna be his shit. And we just his girl, man. And if you want those women feel like that's a problem for you, for why you don't fuck with a guy who's actually could be doing better than you, or he actually got his shit together to where you know he don't really need you like that, right? He don't really need you like that. If you're gonna be fucking with a guy who don't really need you like that, you understand, I'm here to serve a purpose, man. I'm here for a reason. I'm not here to try to take control of nothing. This man shit. If that right there hurts women, if that right there is stopping women from actually being with guys who got this shit together, man, then I guess you're gonna see what you see in the black community. The lack of progression, right? Because it's supposed to be like how I'm saying it, man. It's supposed to be simply a man getting his shit together and become powerful enough to where he can take on a goddamn woman and take on a family, man, without having no issue. Not a nigga who's trying to get it together and yet she's with him, and yet women try to sell it to people like she's with you because she believe in you, and therefore she's with you from the beginning, and yet she's gonna build with you. No, nigga, ain't no building with a nigga. No, nigga. He got to figure this shit out on his own. He got to go through this shit on his own, trailblaze his way through this shit, man, on his own, bro. And then when he actually get to where he need to get to, he get to the finish line, then he can come back and get all y'all, man. Whoever still want to go with him, he gonna come get y'all. It's already set in stone. You can't do nothing to fuck it up. When you got women who want to be with niggas knowing that they got potential to be great, and yeah, you want to be with him while he's not really reaching that greatness, dog, you want to fuck up what he got going on eventually. You want to be able to have the right to say you can't fuck it up. You want to have the right. You want to be in that position to have the right to fuck it up if you want to. You don't want to deal with a guy to where you know that you can't fuck shit up, man, by dealing with him. So either you're going to come in and do what you need to do as a woman or get the fuck out the way, right? You ain't doing nothing to destroy this nigga shit. That right there scares women. Tampa Supreme, what up, Tampa Bay Supreme, man? That nigga is a simp, man. But see, he not fortunate looking, though, so therefore he got to get what he can get, right? Some manosphere shit going on, man, with Travis Hunter, man. Tampa Supreme. When a woman feel like she's going to be replaced when she's dealing with a man who got his shit together and got his shit structured, right? She feel like she got to get with him while he don't have it all together so she can have the leverage to be able to destroy this shit also. These women know good and well they shouldn't be trying to be equal with no goddamn man, especially a man who is powerful enough to take care of everybody. These women know, Tampa Supreme, that deep down, they really supposed to be a nigga hoe, man. Man, I got it for the college football playoffs, dog. Dog, you know, I was thinking about Oregon, right? And I'm saying Oregon, it could be their year to finally win the championship. I don't think they ever won it in my lifetime. Maybe it just might be their year to finally just to win it all. Because this, like, Oregon can never, from 2011, they lost to Auburn. And 2015, they lost to Ohio State. You know, they always been a contender, bro. They always been one of the relevant college football teams for the last 25, 30 years, man. But could never actually win a championship. So my thing is this, though, right? I haven't ruled out Georgia like that, man. I am too afraid to rule out Georgia. I know how dangerous Georgia can be. And I feel like now, since they realize they lost 2 games and they understand that they really supposed to be number 1, they really supposed to be like the best team in the goddamn country, dog. For the fact that they not in the playoffs, Georgia know they went back-to-back overtime games. They won both of them. Georgia did beat Texas, though, man, which is big. That's big, bro. And these niggas know they had no business losing no motherfucking Alabama, dog. They had no business losing them Ole Miss. I feel Georgia, man. Shit. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I hate Oregon because they coach this. Yeah, he try to diss, man. This Oregon, I don't know, man. Well, Oregon always been like, I don't know, man. Oregon just never been nasty, bro. They never been tough enough, in my opinion, to win the whole championship, bro. They always lacked something. Defense. It's like they good enough to win the Pac-12 and shit like that. They not good to really. They not good enough to win the goddamn championship, man. So I don't know what's different now. Cause they never was like a defensive program. They need to become a defensive type of program, man. And that should remind me, dog, when I used to, when I was younger, like 21, 22, and I would actually play Madden with my homeboy, and he had some homeboys also, right, who would come over, and these two niggas would be just straight offensive minded, wanting to use the catch all the goddamn time, bro. And me and my partner, we were just straight defense, dog, and we actually was good on offense too. And that's the reason why they could never fuck with us, because nigga, we was stopping their ass, dog. Like they couldn't run, they couldn't throw the ball, they couldn't do none of that shit. Nigga getting blown their ass out 33-0, 40-something 0, man. And that's what I'm saying. I'm getting that from Oregon. Oregon, if y'all just had some nasty defense, if y'all just really put y'all focus on defense now, because y'all been pretty good on offense, man, y'all can stop niggas, bro. Y'all can win them games. So I'm not ruling out Georgia like that, man. I can't rule out Georgia, dog. I'm just kind of afraid to rule them boys out, man. But yo, man, if all the fans was up, Tesco got a black white. Man, all of this got black white, man. Listen, Antonio Brown told Travis Kelce he needs some black pussy. That nigga looking old, looking dried up, man. He looking, you know, he wasn't looking like that when he was fucking with Kayla Nicole, right? But see, look, we know the value of black pussy, man. We know that. But the thing is, black pussy, black women, right, want to be all up on a nigga too goddamn much, man. Instead of just falling the fuck back and going about your way. That's it. That nigga chase you, man. That nigga come after you. If we see the value in you, that we come after you. You ain't got to come to us. We know the pussy good, right? We know what you can bring, bro. So let a nigga show you that. Instead of acting like as if motherfucker want to come and goddamn you want to come and put yourself on a nigga. It's like, man, fuck that. Gay Bay said nobody wants trash. Who's trash? Hey, man, I got Georgia, man, for Hall of Fame. I got Georgia, dog. Georgia might get real dangerous in the playoffs, man. They get real dangerous in the playoffs, bro. I promise you on that. I think they gonna realize, look, man, we can't be losing like this, man. I think number 11, the receiver, that nigga that been just dropping passes like he just don't know how to catch. I ain't got nothing to worry about now. You ain't got nothing to worry about. We ain't got nothing to worry about. All these motherfucking women burdens, my nigga. That's what I'm saying, dog. It's Travis Hunter, nigga. That nigga ass. It's that nigga probably take a L, man. Georgia probably will win, right? Oregon could lose that first game. They don't. Man, they better beat Ohio State, man. They didn't beat them by 1 point. Like 42-41. And that wasn't a good look, though, right? That wasn't a good sign. I just don't listen, man. Georgia, I just don't think Georgia. It's a whole ass quarterback though, man. It's like what the fuck is he doing? Like he very inconsistent, bro. If he just, like I thought he was better. I thought he was better than Quinn Ewers a while back. I thought he was better than Jackson Dart, man, coming in a season, bro. But like come to find out he's not. I thought he was more effective. Like he actually can get the ball moved down the field. Cause he did show me something in the Alabama game. I'm like, okay, this dude is actually good. But then how we losing the motherfucking goddamn Ole Miss? How y'all doing that? What's that about? How y'all going back and forth with Georgia Tech and shit, man? I don't know about Tennessee winning all, though. You're right. It goes down to the quarterback. Tennessee got a good little defense, man, but Tennessee could do something, man. But nah, man, I don't see. It's like they quarterback's not mature enough to. You got to be mature enough to understand championship football or championship period, right? You got to. It's a way you approach the game compared to just being good, bro. You good already. Now somebody's saying Texas. If Texas, now of course you can't put Arch Manning in right now. He's like he wouldn't win it now. But if you're talking about like next year with Arch Manning playing quarterback, I think his ass, they could do something next year. What up, OG, DJ, Mr. Music? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Mr. Music, are women burdens, Mr. Music? And is Travis Hunter, is he making a mistake right now? A grave mistake? Are these women burdens at the end of the day? Are they in the way? Like, let's say men who understand what to do and how to do it, and a woman just want to goddamn be in the way of that shit. Like, is that the issue we have in here? Or are we just simply Gonna be traditional, say we need a woman for anything we do. Because having a woman is good, all right, but having a, when you actually have a mission and you actually haven't really got nothing taken care of in your life, right? Just having her there, it's like you can go home with your mama. Go home with your mama, and I'll come back for you. You sign drones right here? Nah, I'm out here. It might be some drones out here, bro. I'm out here like around Richmond, Virginia. Women are burdens, right? But we don't have a problem with it. If we get something to return. Yeah, if it's your preference, I guess, huh? Ain't a problem. And your preference ain't a problem. But like, in return, a baby in return, you know, a man who can do domestic work and outside work, man, it's like, I don't think women want to actually be with men who actually don't need them like that, nigga. It's like they'll come in and offer those basic shit that a man can do, like cooking and cleaning and washing clothes and, cleaning the house and toilet, the bathroom, the shit that men don't be wanting to do for real, right? So a woman come in and say, no, I can do that for you. And it's like, that's what you bringing to the table. You bringing that, right? And of course, pussy, throat, all that. It's like, okay, we having good sex. All right, you brought that to the table. But if a man actually can just cook his own food and wash his own clothes, he has to clean his bathroom, clean his kitchen up. He really take it inside the house, man. How long would a woman be with a man like that if a man don't need her to do shit in the house? Heard new from Ukrainians in America. Well, hell no. But in modern times, why we don't get nothing in return? Mr. Music say, yeah, some can be, that's for sure, right? Travis Young, he going to take his mom, man. Nice Bob did, yo. None of us is a girl we did. Man, that's cold, man. The cold part about that is that why you don't learn from the older guys before you. In the case of Deion and Pilar Sanders, how is it Travis don't see this shit? So he see everything Deion did in the league, in college, for why he's trying to be like Deion and be a better version of Deion. Well, I'm not gonna say he'll be a better version of Deion, but he went the Heisman, give him, college-wise, right? Him winning the Heisman put him over Deion in college. In the NFL, we gotta see what he's gonna do in the NFL, right? So him dealing with Pilar, and he around Shador, who's Pilar's son. How Travis don't see how Travis don't see what the fuck happened with Deion and Pilar. To be honest, most women not offering consistent sex time, right? If they did, they would be cool. It's more than just that sex shit, bro. Cause that sex shit get you caught up in the hole, man. Like don't get me wrong, right? If you met a woman and you and her had better, like y'all sexual chemistry was like the best thing y'all have going on. Might have seen people, let's say on these little Twitter shit, right? These couple content, right? Adult content for couples, right? These little young people, they out there just, you'll see. All right, you can look at them and say, you know what? I can see why y'all together, man. Y'all together because y'all get on the camera. Y'all been together for all these years. Y'all get on the camera and really have some of the best sexual chemistry, love making. I can see why y'all together. If you got so many women saying that these men are not actually putting in the time and the passion to satisfy them right there, right? So right there, you telling us that majority of you women don't have the men who actually care about you like that or fuck with you like that to really just have good sex with you on a consistent basis, right? All right then, because it's kind of hard for me to believe that you wouldn't give it up to a guy who cared about satisfying you. Like, what woman can be living with you and know you a passionate nigga when it comes down to the bedroom and she just don't want to give it up? Like, so when I hear women, when you got women saying that they don't give consistent sex to men, these men saying that she don't give it to me the way, what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, Mr. Music and Man for Hall of Fame, is that those women be putting in most of the work. That's why they don't want to really necessarily be fucking them. That's why they be like, all right, I'm good, man. It's a difference between a woman putting in work in the bedroom and a man putting in work. That's how you know this shit gonna last, if the man putting in the work. The man got to put in the goddamn work, though, for this shit to last for a long time. So if she can have a high sex drive, right? But if this nigga's a lazy nigga, If he's a lazy fuck, man, that woman gonna get tired of fucking him, man, eventually. I can't believe Travis' mother let him do this, especially. Man, look, they all in it. It's a money thing, bro. It's all in it for the money. He ran for Pilar at senior day, right over the exactly. Listen. Matter of fact, Travis' mother. Travis' mother. She tried to steal the show last night, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. Most women don't come, right? She bait masters. Hey, look, man. These women be playing with them toys because the nigga she with is not putting in that type of level of work for her. Because I don't know a woman who actually just wouldn't give you her body knowing that you're going to satisfy her. Like, I don't know a woman just going to be like, I don't want to do it, I'm good. Who in the fuck does shit like that? What woman is sitting here, you been with this nigga all these years, and he just start kissing on you and shit, hugging you from behind and all that. He just plant, and he can just have you. Like, he really just gonna pick you up and take you to the bedroom. It's all him. And you just saying, I don't want to do that. Like, you ain't did shit. You just let him, like, he doing this shit. You ain't do shit. Is it always about for me with women? Or say, I walk around with good cooch. My question is, how you know if a man don't? It's the finesse game, Mr. Music. It's the finesse game, right? It's selling it to everybody that she's different from everybody else. So she really bossing up on other women and standing up on other women and shit. All these women got good pussy and for the most part they do. I give them that. For the most part, you give the average one, let's say out of 10 women, 7 black women for sure, right? I can say 7 to 8 black women would have some good pussy. And what good pussy is she not always having sex. It's like she not always masturbating and pleasing herself, and she just letting it build up. And then when she give it, or when she's getting it, it comes out. It just comes out of her, right? So it's really the energy. Like she's into it. That's the good pussy though. What folks gotta understand, bro, the good pussy is her being into the shit. Women saying men with good dick is not just the dick alone, because they'll tell you that his dick ain't got to even really be too big. It got to be him, his passion, his hunger for the shit. He want it, man. That hunger, that actually, that want you, and you feel it, like she feel it through the nigga pants. He hard, bro. He ready to go. And then he put the stroke in her, nigga. It's like he ain't had it in a while, right? He's stroking her good, man. He's satisfying her good. That's the good dick. It's the good sexual experience, not just. And don't get me wrong, right? You got some motherfuckers who just might have some exceptional genitals, period, right? So she might just have that type of vagina that got a mind of his own, right? That might just will squirt on your shit, bro. That might actually just, fucking get real creamy and shit, or got a real contraction, got a real, like, soon as she get on it, and you just like, oh, that shit feel good in the motherfucker. It just feel good. Look, you got some women who inside may not feel all that good. I done been around that shit. I done been in some pussy that, like, she got a nice little body. The body was nice. Then you get inside the pussy, and you can feel it's not a good feeling on the inside. So you got some women who feel good on the inside. That's good pussy. I'll give you that. The majority of black women got the good pussy, bro. It's not like you gonna be telling me you done fucked around with 20 black women and none of them had no good pussy. Come on, man. They got good pussy, bro. It's just, I give it to black women that you got to get her to a certain point. So depending on how turned on she is by you, depending on what you doing, the energy you giving, she's gonna respond. So yeah. You come off with that lustful, passionate hunger, that desire, and yeah, you come to her like that, and you really take your time, and you gonna actually do it the right way. You have to tell me that you a guy like that, and yeah, she got trash box, bro, for me to believe you, man. You gotta tell me that you really take your fucking time, and yeah, you done been around, you done been with 5 black women, and you done took your time with them. and yet they all had bad pussy, bro. It's gonna be hard for me to believe that shit, man. That's my point, right? You just said it's a passion, but yeah, moment, a passion. Yeah. Other way, get turned on faster. It's not about getting turned on with less effort. It's like, okay, so you saying when she look at you and sizing you up, bro, and lusting after you. So the turn on is what? Turn up. If you touch a woman down now, you touch a woman in her sexual spots, period, after a while, she's gonna just get turned on. So you saying initially she's not attracted to you initially to where she done thought about you, done daydreamed about your ass, done looked at pictures and videos, talking about, God damn, man. Like it, I hear what you're saying, right? It's like in a world we living in, with the women we deal with, they have access to so many different type of men. Same thing with us, right? We look at so many different good-looking women. So, okay, when you look at all these women on Instagram and OnlyFans and all those shit, right? You like, damn, all of them look good. They all fine. So what are you turned on by? Because even though all of them could be fine as women, it's still gonna be a few of them that you gonna really be looking at and you can't keep your eyes off for. You gonna be like, damn, like you'll see the one who's obviously pretty, obviously fine, right? Cool. But that don't mean she'll do it for you the way maybe another chick that you see, you like, man, God, it's what you like, right? So, okay, so you saying women are not fucking with guys that they actually like that? Like, who does it for them? We say, whether, you know, it seems like white and Latino, you weren't ready to go. Okay, they might be ready to go. Never need lube. Damn, so we talking about, damn, okay, because we talking about like going without. Because I know everybody, bro, all of us, man, unless you just got some medical issue, which is understandable. But I know even older men and women, if they can just, let's say 2 months, right? The average person go 2 months without sex, 3 months without sex, right? And they don't do no type of masturbation, no self-pleasing, none of that shit. How many people you know will go 2 to 3 months raw? We talking about just go to work, go home, go to the gym, come back, deal with the kid. They ain't doing nothing sexual, ain't kissing nobody, they ain't touching nobody touched them. They just go 2 or 3 months like that raw. We talking about nigga getting hard in the motherfucker at night, getting hard during the day, she getting wet, this Eddie, and you like this all, and then now you about to get you some tonight. Your shit done rejuvenated, bro, and you about to get you some tonight. I want to know how many people you know who can go that long without it is not gonna have good sex, and they not gonna be turned on when they about to get it. Because with black people and like even with Americans, like we do abuse sex, man. I had an issue with this shit. I've always said you don't have to abuse sex, bro, because it's the act of sex is something you're supposed to somewhat cherish or respect, right? Like, okay, this moment is something that I need to perform. I need to do my best in this moment, right? But you can naturally be that way if you're just not having sex all the goddamn time. But if you having sex all the time, like people say, I need to have it 4 or 5 days out the week. For the fuck what? Even if you got a wife or a husband, it's like, y'all gotta fuck all the goddamn time, bro. So you telling me y'all can't just go without it, man? I understand you around the motherfucker all the time, bro. You gonna eventually you gonna start touching each other. We know that, right? But we saying like y'all can't go 2 weeks, and then every time y'all do it, man, y'all just going to work on that shit. It's just good. Y'all gotta fuck 3, 4 days out the week. Mr. Music say, that's when the natural pheromone, take over. They told me within the first 5 minutes they want to sleep with you. Look, she ain't had it in a while, you ain't had it in a while. Look, I was locked up in jail, man, for months. No masturbation, ain't nothing going on in Harris County Jail, right? And I'm a testament of telling you reason why these women will fuck with jailhouse ass niggas is because them niggas not in that bitch beating their meat like that, man. You get your ass whooped in a dormitory and you just jacking off like that in front of other niggas. Niggas gonna beat your ass for that shit. So you just did push-ups, you did working out, you just did what you did, your normal day-to-day routine. It was nothing sexual going on. Wasn't no punk shit taking place And when you in that dormitory shit. So you go months like that. Over 6 months, man. 10 months. You just ain't did shit. And you come out of jail, man, and you tearing up nigga every bitch who willing to give you some. You going to work on them hoes, bro. And that's why these women tell you that jailhouse dick can be the best dick. Them niggas ain't jacking off. They not fucking like that. Now I'm not saying prison. I'm talking about just the county jail shit. Them niggas ain't doing no gay shit like that in county jail like that. I'm not saying all over the world, all over the country. It's gonna be some gay shit taking place. But when you just like in it for a couple of months, it ain't really no gay shit really taking place like that. It'll be more fighting going on, if anything, than punks taking place. Like it ain't none of that really happening like that. Now, I'm not speaking for all county jails, but the majority of county jails is like y'all not sentenced to some years to where you have to really make this your home. Doing 6 months, doing 9 months, you ain't got to necessarily get comfortable in that hole. Look at Sugar Bomb ass, man. Hold on, man. Sugar Bomb say, Sugar Bomb say. Sugar Bomb Daddy was up there on the panel earlier today, man. Gotta run. Appreciate it, Mr. Music. Appreciate it. I'm parked right now, though. I'm outside like Richmond, Virginia, the capital. You got that, how dude. You ready? Hey, Sugar Bomb. When you gonna get on the panel, Sugar Bomb? Hold on for a second, hold on. Man, Richmond had me fucked up yesterday, man. Richmond coming in from Washington, D.C., right? They had that shit backed up on I-95. I'm like, man, what the hell is it? They blocked us off. We had to go. I had to exit. We had to exit. I had to go way across the lanes and shit. People let me get over, dog. I'm like, man, what's going on in Richmond? We're talking about the shit just stopped, man. From that loop going inside the city and shit. Shit just backed up, man. And when I made the little turn, I came back around. I went across it, and I'm looking. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on in Richmond? I'm gonna let y'all make it, man. Hey, man, I'm about to move to the DMV. I'm about to move to Washington, D.C., man. Fuck that, man. Washington, D.C. was looking real. Listen, man. The nation capital was looking real motherfucking goddamn. Looking like home to me, man. It's just too hectic, too busy. Hey, man, your boy, Sugar Mom. I might be out there where y'all at, Sugar Mom, man. Hey, man. Washington, D.C., at least I'm talking about the Capital Beltway area, right? All that. Now, I ain't never really been into D.C., but I done been around the Beltway a million times, dog. This shit look like some Houston ass shit, man. To me, man, I felt like I was almost home. Y'all can keep Baltimore. You can have Baltimore, man. You can keep Baltimore, Sugar Mom. But Washington, D.C., man, your boy, Rue might be, he might be heading this way. He might. But let me ask you though, Sugar Mom, since you're in the chat, right? Because we always talking shit the back and forth, man. All right, do you think women are burdens to men, man? Are y'all burdens? Can you acknowledge that shit? Don't get in your feelings, goddamn it. Don't try to play it like I'm trolling. I'm asking, are y'all a burdens, man? Let's say to a man who actually is trying to do something in life, like he's trying to get somewhere. He's focused and motivated, ambitious, right? Can you all be burdens to niggas like that? We ain't talking about bum niggas you see on YouTube. These niggas on YouTube, man, in your sector. All right, that's one thing. We talking about a nigga who out here trying to get something, man, in life. Are y'all burdens, man? God damn. Can't you tell the truth for once? Cause I'm saying, yo. So yeah, you go. We ain't talking about no convict, man. We talking about you being a goddamn burden, man. Hey, we talking about you being the goddamn way and want a place and want people to goddamn, you know, let you stick around and shit. How about you just admit and say, look, Rue, listen, Rue. We be trying to get in y'all way, right? And distract the shit out y'all so y'all won't have no clue on the game, the schemes, the plots that we goddamn planning against y'all niggas, man. That's it, bro. How about you say that for once? Look, we need to distract y'all so y'all won't be worried about what we doing. We got to run the victim narrative just so we can gain power. All this shit is coming to our advantage, bro. We gonna put you niggas at a disadvantage. We gonna have you niggas working for us. Y'all about to be our slaves, man. We be in our own way. Hell yeah. But the very few black men who are not in nobody else's way, and yeah, he can see himself gaining a little momentum, and he can see himself being somewhere within the next 5 years, right? What is it about women who want to get with a nigga like that and try to make it seem like you being there when he ain't got shit, when you know deep down the reason why you doing that is because he ain't got shit. Therefore, you can come in and get leverage on the shit. It's like you can come in with a say-so because you know if he started getting shit and he got something and now he done empowered himself, he got a structure going on, right? To where you can't fuck that up. You know you gonna have to be that nigga hold those sugar bomb. You know that. Nah, say it. Don't stay it. Goddamn, say it. You know, y'all are too afraid to have to just submit. Y'all don't want to be a nigga slave, man. Y'all don't want to be a man slave. Y'all know if a man has got his shit running the way it is, you know you just gonna be no different than a goddamn employee at the job you working at, man. And you can be replaced, fired, or you can be promoted. It's like you don't want a nigga. You don't think a black man, sugar bomb, should be your boss, man. What the fuck? You don't think your husband should be your boss. That's all it is. You don't want your husband being your boss. You want your husband to be your goddamn business partner. Man, fuck all that. Why can't he be your boss? Why can't he run you? Why can't he actually, nigga, hire you? Or if you ain't doing your job right, fire you, replace you, write you up, whatever. Black men don't good. I give you that one, man. That's straight facts. I think niggas don't understand how they don't study leadership. They don't study leadership. Right? I think black men thinking leadership would be, you know, he walk into the house, you follow behind him, and you know he led you to the house type shit, right? Like, but it's a bando. It's not a house, man. How about you admit, Sugar Bomb, what Prince Sullivan been saying about y'all for the last month or two, that y'all invented patriarchy, y'all perpetuate it, and y'all benefit from it, and what y'all want is for men to be y'all slaves, work for you, provide for you, protect you, right? All while y'all run the show, and the fact that men ain't been getting in line is the reason why you're so fucked up, and you want to get these niggas back in line. They done ran off the reservation and realize what they could do by themselves, right? And you like, oh, no. You got to come back home. And now they have become the new bad boys, right? Even the Rim Bros. What up, Nina Pink? Long time. How you been? Even the Rim Bros, Sugar Bunch. The reason why everybody over there on Sharon shit, the reason why y'all can't get past these niggas who y'all know be lame as fuck, that you really wouldn't fuck with like that, right? But what they are doing to keep y'all engaging is acting like bad boys. Because when they say shit like they going cross seas, or they not trying to conform, they not trying to provide and protect, they don't need, see, that is making them the bad boys. Not the street nigga. They ain't being no street nigga. They ain't on no gangsta ass shit. They ain't doing no shit like that. They not fighting and whooping people ass. They just being bad because they are not going with the structure or the system. Y'all see the shit, you like, oh nah, we got to get you niggas back in line. So if you see black women on YouTube, that's what y'all biggest thing. Y'all biggest hang up is black men, they not getting in line. We need to get these niggas in line, right? So that's what's it's on your mind more than anything else, is the fact that black men have left the reservation or ran off the hoe, and y'all trying to round the niggas back up. That's y'all the slave owners, man. How about y'all admit, man, y'all black men slave owners? Y'all own black men, man. How about y'all say that? Y'all own black men, playing with them, fucking, fucking being seductive, being too sexy, seducing niggas, dangling pussy over a nigga head, calling a nigga gay if he don't give you what you want. You know he don't want to be called gay. You understand me? So anything he do to give him pushback against what he might, what a woman want him to do, all you have to do is say, you gay, nigga. You a gay ass nigga. Y'all gay. Y'all don't like women. Y'all gay. Y'all gay. You don't give a woman what she want. You gay. Everything result in him being gay. So you gonna attack his sexuality. You know he don't want. You know this nigga is a big brute, a buck, right? That nigga's a buck, man. He don't want his sexuality attacked, right? Y'all know that. That's his weakness out of all things in life. Is he don't want nobody thinking that he's gay. Y'all have used that to y'all advantage to where now y'all see that shit don't even work no more. And y'all like, oh, hell the fuck no, nigga. I know good and well, dog, me calling Rue gay. I know this shit still gonna work. I know if Rue don't want to do this and don't want to do that, and if I say he's gay, I know Rue gonna come right back, right? I know he gonna come back and do what I tell him to do, because he don't want to be called gay. These niggas don't want to be called gay no more. Now nigga telling you, man, fuck that. Nigga, I'm good. See, y'all be trying to lie to me. Y'all don't do that, man. Y'all be doing it. I was telling Bon Cherry about a month ago when I was in Pennsylvania. And I say, man, look, y'all act like y'all care about sexual assault victims, but then when a man get handled by another man, y'all laughing at him. Which I understand why you would, because you wondering, who said it on the panel? Said, why would a man let another man sexually assault him, right? For instance, right? Without him killing that nigga, whooping his ass, right? So you can't really feel sorry for a man who let another man violate him, right? But I'm like, it's the fact that y'all laugh about the shit. Y'all mock the shit. But y'all supposed to care about it, right? See, men, we don't give a fuck about sexual assault victims, man. You can clearly hear these niggas don't give a damn about none of that shit, right? So we ain't got to act like we give a fuck about it. Y'all do, because y'all act like y'all give a fuck about it. So you can't pick and choose which one you gonna give a fuck about. It's all of it, right? People, children getting violated, women getting violated, men getting violated. Y'all supposed to be the advocates for the shit, not roasting shit. You understand what I mean, man? Men telling you straight up, we don't give a goddamn about nobody who get violated sexually. Men, women, or children, they don't give a fuck to be caring about this shit the way y'all care about it, right? That's that. Then now you saying we don't never do that. We don't never do it. Y'all don't attack the sexuality of a man if he's not doing what the hell you think he should be doing, right? That's the first thing y'all go to. Why would it be a problem if a man say he don't want a woman, right? Or he don't want women around him, or he actually want to get this shit done without woman? Why y'all think y'all must insist on being there to be watching over your slaves? You pretty much, look, showing us, this is what we see, right? That women are watching us. Women are nosy as fuck. They got to see what men are doing. They can't go too long without seeing what a group of men are doing. They like, hold on, what the niggas doing? This is the reason why y'all say, all right, it's a circle jerk, right? A sausage fair, right? Because of a bunch of men congregating, you know, eventually men being men, they gonna come up with something to get about this situation, man. Eventually it's gonna happen. And if y'all are not the distraction, or not in the way, or not privy to it, you, like my mother told me, right? That you think that a bunch of men gonna try to enslave y'all. And the only reason she thought that shit, like how you thought that shit, Sugar Bum, is because y'all know y'all trying to enslave us. Y'all know, for you to think that if a group of men get together and they don't want women around, and you can't use it, they being gay, and if that, look, you calling them gay because they don't want women around, right? You know they gonna come up with some kind of idea and plan, because they're just men what men do. You have to be privy to the shit. And when nigga telling you, nah, no hoes allowed, man. We don't want none of these hoes allowed, man. Fuck y'all. Y'all going about your way. And you can't say, well, what y'all doing having a goddamn sausage party? What y'all ain't nothing but men around? Y'all still try to bring that shit in like it work. And they telling you, nah, bitch, go on about your way, because we about to enslave your motherfucking ass, though. That's what the fuck we coming up with, an idea and a plan to enslave you hoes, my nigga. You understand me, man? See, y'all know that shit because y'all trying to enslave us. What's the problem? What we doing, man? What are we doing? If you think a motherfucker doing something to you, man, about to do something to you because you trying to do it to them, man. If you think a nigga trying to kill you, it's because you trying to kill that nigga, dog. What you talking about, man? Man, I'm just talking shit, man. Don't pay me no mind. Just say leave me off the cliff, man. Ain't nobody gonna leave you out no goddamn cliff. He gonna go on the cliff with you. He going over the cliff with you, man. You know you done took a charge for a nigga before, man. Sugar Bum. You know you done. You see what I'm saying, man? You act like you ain't never been a fool for a nigga. To enslave him at the end of all this shit. It's like you just give it a little of yourself up because you're gonna get the most in the end. You know you done this shit before. Every woman, for what I see, every woman, the way y'all come off, right? All y'all, right? All y'all come off like this. Like y'all giving niggas permission to be men. It's like y'all still got this mindset that we are only men because y'all giving us permission to be men. That's some slave on ass shit. You giving us the liberties to be men? Y'all want y'all male groups on you. See what I'm saying? There you go. Male groups. You can't just say it's y'all having male groups. It's about time for you niggas to come up with some idea to get us out this situation. Because y'all feel like the ideas we gonna come up with is not gonna include the women, hey, or even the children. That's like if a nigga get rich. How many husbands like Victor Hart and who else? Whoever else, right? These niggas that married on Eda Man Williams and all of. I'm just saying though, just be real. Sharon, all of them, right? How many married Brownsville? How many of these black men who've been dealing with these women for these years, right? That they actually got rich, like 5 million real quick, right? That they would actually come back home compared to leaving the motherfucking home and going by this way. All them niggas gonna get, look, they gonna get gone on y'all ass, man. Y'all know this shit. They gonna get gone, bro. They gonna catch ghost. Any married nigga I see, now he going around a bunch of other men, because these niggas talking about getting some money. You better believe that if he get 5 million, even a million, or 500,000, $500,000, fuck it. You know he gonna go on by this way, man. Y'all know this shit, man. Y'all trying to act like as if you don't understand. Talking about male groups, man. Y'all want to be included because y'all need to be watching over your slaves, Sugar Bum. Y'all gonna shame a nigga or niggas, Negroes, for not letting y'all come around in these male groups because y'all know all y'all come together, it's gonna be something that y'all gonna come up with. And we gonna be left out this shit, bro. We not gonna be included, man. Come on, dog. So the words of y'all gay, y'all some homos, y'all thinking of that shit. Y'all done worn that, look, y'all done worn that shit out, man, so much to where niggas don't care about you calling them gay for why they need to get shit done or get away. They'll be called gay for a little bit, right, to get away. And you got left, though. Like, y'all crazy. Like, what we doing, man? Y'all crazy, man. And we ain't gonna do nothing, man. Only a few of us gonna do. Listen, man. Only a few of us gonna do something, man. Only a few of us are gonna go do something. Your boy Aaron O was up there excited because talking about old girl, the cooking girl, man. You know, and that's one thing I noticed with you, Sugar Bum. You actually, when they talking about other women, your ass want to come in and get some of that shine, dog. Cause I mean, I done seen your picture though, cause you used to come to my chat with your face like a couple years ago. I'm like, all right, Sugar Bum, all right. So we see you, nigga. We know you. You ain't hiding from me. You want to be included. So I'm saying you want to be included in every goddamn thing, bro. You want to be included with, like when Big J was thirsting over Juju and shit, right? In his chat, right? To my damn Juju, you look good. Damn Juju, you fine, man. You really beautiful, beautiful. Guess what? You popped up all of a sudden, man, because you wanted some of that shit, dog. They talking about cooking with Kyle, that she young. And you come in talking about she gonna get fat and shit, my nigga. What the fuck is going on? You talking about her face busted and shit, nigga, and all that. But she got a body and shit. Sound like a nigga, man. That's some nigga ass shit you talking about, man. How you gonna talk a nigga, man? We gonna start thinking you a nigga in this motherfucking chat, bro. You gonna say she ain't got no face. Her face, alright. She ain't really got no face, but she got a nice little body on her, man. That's a whole nigga talking point, bro. Man, women don't talk like that. When have you ever heard a woman say that she ain't really got no face, but she got a nice little body on her, though, bro? And you come in as shiesty bum. You want to be like Pooh Shiesty and shit. You want to put on a shiesty mask like you a whole nigga, man. You a nigga out here, bro. And you trying to act like you a chick, man? Nah, man, you one of them chicks. They want to run with the niggas. That's why you don't want to be excluded. When it's in the male group, the boy groups, you don't want to be excluded. You want the fellas. You want the niggas, man. You want the women that don't get along with other women, that you get along with more men, but you like talking shit to the niggas when you around them, right? You like roasting them, boxing them, slapping them up, punching them, getting punched, and all those shit. You want the fellas, man. How you gonna say that goddamn little young ass girl ain't got no face but got a nice little body? And she look like Lucky Marie and shit. You saying Lucky Marie ain't got no face? That's how you do? You be all in her chat acting like y'all cool, dog. But you so many words talking about Lil Lucky Marie, which is cooking with Kaya. Hey, ain't got no face. Forgot little body on her and shit. I said, oh, hell no. Nah. But then y'all want to come back and say, well, girl, get your money, get paid, though, get paid. Man, y'all don't give a fuck about her getting paid, man, because you ain't getting paid, my nigga. Why would you give a fuck? You want us to believe, right, that you give a fuck about another bitch getting paid over you? All that old, listen, man, that shit, we done read you, my nigga. That shit's over with, bro. We done. Y'all don't give a fuck about no other woman getting paid because you not getting paid. That's y'all weakness, though, as women, is money. You understand me, man? Nigga, y'all don't want people dividing and spreading out money around, dog, if y'all not getting some of this shit. Nigga fuck around and start paying for everybody's shit around you and purposely don't pay for Sugar Bomb. Sugar Bomb get mad in the motherfucker, dog. Niggas start breaking bread, here you go for Christmas. Hey, you go for Christmas. Hey, go buy you something. And then you right there in the same group. Nigga overlook you, right? Pass you up and go to the next bitch. Bam! Here you go. And then everybody get $200-$300 a piece. And you didn't get shit, nigga. Your ass gonna be like, nigga, you got me fucked all the way up, nigga. I swear to God, nigga, I'll fuck this goddamn shit up. Yeah, you ain't gonna say, yeah, girl, get paid. Of course you're not gonna say no goddamn stupid ass shit like that. Why would you say that? Nigga, you didn't get paid, nigga. Hold on. Yeah, man, you say, look, you didn't get paid out that deal, my nigga. You ain't worried about no other hoes getting paid, man. You stop playing, man. Say, look, Hatch girl don't look like Lucky. Who Hatch girl? The girl do look like Lucky, like she resembles. It's a resemblance, right? You know I'm good with this shit. So y'all not gonna be able to get me on this one. I can find you double or somebody who looks something like you. It's like a type. It's like if I look at you, like for instance, right? Look. The chick who, now tell me if I'm wrong on this shit, Sugar Bum. I know you been to all this shit, right? So you remember Tasha K, and she interviewed a woman. She interviewed a woman. She went to jail because she threw some acid or whatnot on her husband's side chick or whatnot, right? And the woman was DeAndre Hopkins' mother, as a matter of fact. So DeAndre Hopkins' mother was messing with her husband on the side, and then they came together. You know, she threw some shit in her face or whatnot, and she got fucked up based on that. Not too fucked up, but fucked up enough to I don't think she can. I don't know if she can see or maybe just I don't know what happened, right? So the woman who did it. All right, you remember that shit, all right? So look, I'm gonna tell you who this woman looked like. I'm cold with this shit, right? If you look on Love and Hip Hop, New York, back in the early years, like over 10 years ago, she looked like, I think, Mendeecees's other baby mama. I forgot her name. It's not Erica. It's if you look at Mendeecees, type in Mendeecees baby mama, not the lighter skinned chick, not Lil Mendeecees a goddamn mama, but she looked just like old girl when I was seeing. I'm saying, man, that's old girl from Love and Hip Hop. Old girl, man, she's Mendeecees. She one of Miss D is either ex-girlfriend or baby mama or some shit like that. What's the fuck that name was, man? Her name wasn't Erica. If it was Erica, I apologize, man. But yeah, that's how cold. It wasn't the Spanish one, nah, the other one, the black one. If you look it up real fast, tell me her name real fast though, and I can say that's it. Because if you tell me the name, I can tell you that's her. Look at Mendeecees baby mamas or something like that, right? Or Love and Hip Hop, New York, Mendeecees baby mama and whatnot. It ain't the one. It ain't the one. It ain't little Mendeecees mama. Her name Erica there. There you go, Erica. Now tell me, look at the images though real fast. Look at the images. And it's a picture where she just looking just like old girl. Well, that's her name, Erica. There you go, Erica with the K. Now tell me, Sugar Bump, if her and the woman who threw that acid on old girl, if they don't look like twins, man, or at least looks heavy, looks so much alike, to where you like, God damn, man, what the fuck? The hell is this? Same thing with Chris Brown, right? Chris Brown and the light-skinned dude who played on Superfly and came out in 2018. And they look just like twins, bro. So you know I'm cold with this shit, man. So when I say the Cooking with Kaya, she does resembles Lucky Marie. She don't look identical, but she got the look like, okay, I can see. Okay. You got to give me that one. I ain't still nobody wrong yet, man. Now, speaking on this here, right? I ain't get a chance to really talk about this, man, because, you know, I try to get away from it, but when it comes up, I talk about it, man, right? So, I see y'all been banging on this dude named Joseph, right? And I'm looking at Joseph, Fencer, right? They kind of do, huh? See what I'm saying? They do. Look just like, man, I got you. Look, I'll be cold with this shit, man. I'm CIA. I might be CIA, man. So look, on this dude Joseph, right? I don't know the nigga. But y'all been banging on that boy. Rightfully so, man. But I'm looking at this here. This is what I want y'all to see about the whole Jill Joseph situation. Joseph gonna still be able to get on panels, right, next year. He gonna take the rest of this year off. And Fatty and all them niggas, they gonna Jay Prince, all them niggas who pretend like they don't, all of them gonna fuck with that nigga even heavier now, man. And why, Sugar Bum? Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is the whole direction, well, this country, this society, they want to head their way anyway. They want to normalize this kind of shit, man. So Joseph is going to most definitely, like in the case of Jay-Z being accused, it's like the same similar story. Jay-Z, then you hear about Joseph, P. Diddy, all that shit. You going to see this is what the fuck them niggas over there been talking like that. They been wanting this shit to be the case. So now they getting somebody who's actually is committing those crimes all while he's been around y'all, right? He's doing the same shit. And you best believe, or Sugar Bump, you best believe, it's a bunch of them niggas over there that's doing the same shit too. Don't be surprised if you find out a lot of them niggas over there who y'all see, who y'all watch, who in their 30s and 40s have been along with some young ass girl and have made a move on them, and they gonna get in trouble for that shit. And you're gonna hear about this shit next year, 2 years from now. The same way Joseph did this shit while y'all knew who he was, and he did it just recently. It's gonna happen like that. You might hear a story about Fatty motherfucking ass. I believe Fatty have actually, like, if the age of consent, or if it's legal over there where he's at to where you can be with a 14, 15-year-old girl, there's no doubt in my mind that Fatty done got head from a 15-year-old girl, or no fuck the 15-year-old girl. It's just what it is. You say no, he not, now he is. They gonna let him back on panels and shit, man, because the direction gonna go towards that way. He's gonna be somebody who's doing that shit as a grown man, who's not rich like Jay-Z and P. Diddy and Epstein and all them, right? He gonna be just a common guy who's doing that, and he gonna be doing what them niggas all be wanting to do. That's why they gonna embrace him a whole lot harder. They not, trust me, men are not tripping about that shit like women pretend to be tripping about that kind of shit. They'll put on the front just for a little bit. Don't be surprised how Cellulite be the main nigga that will be talking to the nigga on the panel and shit. They putting on front, Sugar Bump. You know how the game work. They putting on fronts. They putting on fronts, man. It's like for the record, it's like for 2024, everybody say, oh, nah, we ain't fucking with Joseph, right? Fuck that, fuck that. And that's the right thing to say. And then next year be something totally different. That's how it work. It's for the record because now when they go back next year to now, they're going to say, you remember I said I wasn't fucking with him, though. I spoke against the nigga. Yeah, you did, nigga. But now look at you now, though. Whether you getting on the panel arguing with the nigga or not, it's still you engage with the nigga. You ain't denounce the nigga. You ain't really ignore the guy. Either you gonna be in that bitch trying to understand what the fuck he did, what happened. You gonna give him a chance to explain himself. All that shit. Don't be surprised, Sugar Mom. That's what I'm telling you. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Niggas will forgive R. Kelly. They'll forgive Jay-Z. They'll forgive P. Diddy. Even with Roman Polanski, right? I told y'all about Roman Polanski. He was 43 years old, had sex with a 13-year-old girl that he was taking photos of, coming out like he's a photographer and shit, right? So this nigga, he's an actual Nicki Minaj say that that's her alter ego, Roman Polanski, right? People standing up clapping for this guy for winning awards and shit. He had to move to France to so he won't be convicted in America. And he's been living in France ever since. And he's still doing films and doing movies. He was in Rush Hour, as a matter of fact. That's why I looked at him. I'm like, what the fuck? You in motherfucking Rush Hour 2, or was it 3? It was 3 in 2001. Rush Hour 2 or 3? Rush Hour 1 came out. When did Rush Hour 1 come out? 96, 97? Rush Hour 2, like 98, 99. So it's Rush Hour 3. You got Roman Polanski. He's in Rush Hour. And then you have, he did an interview back in the 70s, and he was just simply saying that what he did is what everybody be wanting to do. He said everybody want to fuck the little girls. Everybody be want to fuck with the teenage girls, man. Right? You say the judge, the jury, the preacher, the priest, your neighbor. He said everybody be wanting to fuck the teenage girls. He just said it like he just said the shit like, goddamn, man, like, what the fuck? He said what a lot of people be thinking and feeling, but they wouldn't dare say it. And you know what's so cold about this shit, man? Let me tell you how this shit work. Let me tell you how fucked up this shit is, though, man. But yeah, you guys don't see how it is for real. Me trading stocks, man, I understand these numbers, man. I'm very good with numbers. Y'all know I'm good with numbers. I'm good with geography. I'm good with all this type of science, all kind of shit, man. I just act real lame and dumb to this shit in front of everybody. Okay? But when it comes to numbers, this is how it works, Sugar Bum. In the stock game, just let me say this real fast. I'm looking at how when Taz was banging on that shit, a bunch of people have been banging on this pedophile shit, this child molestation ass shit. A lot of folks been going hard about that, right? But then you got so many people who is not saying nothing about it, or yet they giving pushback, right? And it's damn near balanced. So what I do know about the stock market game, right? I'm comparing to the stocks, right? So here you go. Depending on the type of stock. So in the case of this is stock, right? People speaking on sexual assault, sexual abuse of children and all that, right? So you would think that it would be 100% people who is against that type of shit, and it'd be 0% of people who's for it, right? But see, when you got this shit looking like it's 60, 40, 55, 45 type shit, right? What I do understand about stocks is when you're dealing with a short squeeze, and a short squeeze mean people in a short position who have to close their position, and the price will go up based on that. And it's gonna go up real good, right? And what's happening is this, right? You got short ratio, short interest, and that's when you look at that, you seeing how many people are going short, because folks think that this stock is ain't shit, right? It's a crappy ass stock, so therefore it should be going down. So you got a lot of people who actually get in on it, right? But it might not be overwhelmingly shorting, right? It might just be 55%, 60% of people. People tell you, all right, look at that, man. Look at the stock. If it's 60% of people who's shorting, that's not enough. You got 40% of people who are buying, right? And you got so many days to cover that shit. What's going to happen is once people start buying, because you got to buy to get out your short position. That's how you close. What's going to happen is eventually the short sellers are going to eventually become buyers. I see that shit even in this goddamn society, man, we live in that. You got people who are banging on that pedophilia type shit, but so many people are giving pushback against that. And given the nature of what's being put on the table, it ain't never supposed to be this goddamn even. So even though the so-called people who's for it or who's really giving pushback, it's like 40%, that's too goddamn high. That's too high. What's gonna happen is showing the people even on the other side, like the 55%, that it's okay for them to come over to the 45%. The reason why it's 45% over here, because you got so many people who is not in agreement with, let's say, folks like Taz and shit. Folks are going against people like a Taz who's speaking on this shit. What's happening is showing the people over there, even with Taz, that it's okay for them to go over here with the folks who are really for that shit, man. And that's what's going to make this shit become, and the advantage is going to be the folks like Fatty and the people you hear on the panel talking about they want to mess with little girls and shit like that. They want to make the age of consent 12, 13, 14 years old and shit like that. The Aaron O's. You're going to see it's going to be a lot of folks saying, you know what? If they done made that shit look like it's okay, then I don't need to be pretending like as I'm riding with Taz no more on this shit. I'm going to short squeeze this shit, bro. I'm going to go over there with them. And the price going to go up. You're going to have just Taz by his goddamn self eventually. You're going to have a lot of folks who are against it by their goddamn self. And it's going to disappoint the fuck out of all y'all, man. That's what I'm saying. When you got somebody like a Joseph, you think Joseph ass is not going to be embraced, he's going to be embraced next year. A lot of folks going to go on that side and say, you know what? Look, unlikely. What did unlikely say? He say he don't feel sorry for the little girls who try to be in grown men's face. He say he feels sorry for the little girls who's not bothering nobody, who's really at home studying, who's in her books, who's nerdy, who's not attractive, right? And somebody prey on her. But the little girl, like the little girl who called Nova, her name Nova, and she be on Soft White Underbelly, and she's on Tania. That's Tania's goddamn daughter. Tania's the chick that be on Soft White Underbelly, and she said she went to a Diddy party and shit, and she's fucking with Crib Mac and all them niggas out there. So the little girl Nova is 13, 14 years old, right? And she just owned it this other goddamn day. And she 14 years old, talking about she was fucking with this one grown ass man that he wanted her to give him some head and all that old shit. Like as if she's grown. Because she's been out there. Not just her, right? Them girls that be on Atlanta Street interviews, they be underage. Unlikely is saying he don't feel sorry for them, the ones who trying to dress up like grown women, the one who's trying to get into a grown ass man car, who's trying to have sex to prove that she's not a little girl no more, that if she get violated, people should just accept that shit for what it is because she wanted that shit in so many words. They try to look in the case of the Joseph situation. For what I'm looking at, Raw being say like, when they was breaking this shit down, and when they was speaking on a defense attorney, right, for Joseph, that he talking to the goddamn little girl, pretty much trying to make sense as if the little girl wanted to go with Joseph. Like it wasn't no fight, it wasn't no struggle. Yes, the little girl could say, all right, I didn't think he was going to do all that. That's why I went with him to the house. But still, you got folks like Unlikely would say, well, she's a willing participant. They going to have that willing participant shit going on, man. I don't got no conspiracy theory. I'm telling you how the shit plays out. That's why I be right about these things. I'm going based on numbers. I'm going based on spirit. I'm going based on what's most likely to happen. I'm looking at the nature of something, and I'm looking at who's supporting this shit and who's not supporting it. And even though, let's say how bad something could be, even though the underdog could be losing at the moment, it's too fucking high though. So you understand that based on this type of shit, that means that this underdog gonna eventually win. They're gonna take this shit off. The people who was winning at first gonna lose heavily. Because nowhere in life is supposed to ever be this goddamn close. That's what I'm saying. It ain't supposed to be that goddamn close though, Sugar Bum. Ain't no conspiracy. I'm telling you what the fuck I do know. If you got a situation where, Sugar Bum, you got a situation where clearly people are talking about, we putting pedophilia, minor attracted persons, child molestation, sexual abuse on the table. This is for discussion now, right? And if you got any balance in this goddamn conversation, dog, when it's clearly supposed to be 100% of people supposed to be against the shit. But when you got any goddamn leverage, any balance of this shit, dog, and especially as high as 40 and 45%, dog, we're talking about something that's supposed to be 0% to 100%. No negotiation. Now that you got folks negotiating to where this shit is now 55-45, I do know for a fact the underdog's gonna win that shit. And it's gonna expose the people who, in the case of this sex crime shit against children, or sex crimes period against people, but I say really against children, the people who was naturally is against it, they're going to be exposed because a lot of them are going to be for it low key. They just can't say shit in front of people on YouTube. You just can't say nothing about, in the case of a minor being a willing participant, a lot of folks feel that way. A motherfucker ain't going to say shit about it. Guess who's saying something about this shit though? Princella. Princella is on her goddamn live stream talking about how these boy moms, how they just simply, these are women who simply are attracted to their goddamn sons. A lot of them done fucked their sons, done took their son virginity and all that. This woman is saying that's who people like her goddamn platform, dog, is gonna fucking expose what the fuck I'm saying. It ain't me saying shit. It's gonna be these big platforms who's gonna get out their goddamn feelings and gonna really get dark. Cause now the time is coming to where now we can talk about it. It's gonna be them Candace Owens type of women. Candace Owens was talking to Nick Cannon. What was she talking about? They were talking about that gender, transgender shit, right? And then when she brought that in, talking about no, she was talking was it Cam Newton? No, it was Nick Cannon. It was Nick Cannon, my bad. When she brought in and said, well, Nick, let's look at it like this then, right? You got some people out here who say that they are minor attracted people, right? That they have an attraction to minors. Are you gonna say that they wrong in their face? Like, or what you gonna do when you come around them? Are you gonna say that they have the right to feel that way? She was calling that nigga ass out, man. But how she brought that in, Candace Owens ass is gonna fuck around and start talking about that kind of shit. And guess what? Candace is going to be siding with the shit. She's not going to be talking against it. It's going to be them big-ass platforms, black platforms, black. Cam Newton and shit, Nick Cannon, all of them. When I heard that conversation between Nick Cannon and Candace Owens, I said, man, dog, y'all niggas about to bring in this conversation next year, bro. Nobody's stupid. We see you. Y'all gonna bring, listen, I'm looking at these people on YouTube, man, who always talk about calling everybody pedophile, 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 right? I'm hearing this shit, and I'm looking like, man, y'all trying to make this shit normal. Which I already know. Y'all trying to get this word out here to where folks are feeling like the voice of Venus, right? The voice of Venus says she numb. Y'all trying to make everybody numb to the word, to the act, to where don't nobody give a fuck no more. When you hear about this nigga Joseph, who really giving a fuck about that though, right? It's surprising what to you guys, but y'all not giving, because y'all heard that shit about me though, right? 2 years ago, right? So what if I was a kid though? The fact that was a shocker then, right? So now anybody getting exposed now about this, it's not going to be really no big deal. You heard about it with Hardcore Tito. You heard about a lot of these people that's been on YouTube. You've heard like this act taking place, right? This crime taking place. You've heard about it to where if you hear a woman is on a sex offender registry, you're not going to be like, okay, man, oh hell no, I'm just over it. Nah, you're going to hear about it. You're going to listen to the story. And when she get up there explaining this shit, you're going to be like, damn, okay. It ain't gonna feel like nothing no more, man. That's the goal. Jay-Z, P. Diddy, R. Kelly, and many others, T.D. Jakes, all these motherfuckers, right? You all gonna embrace the fact that this is what the hell's been going on, like you know. That's the main thing that's really been going on, man. It ain't been no stealing. It ain't been no motherfucking killing. We all know about this shit. We talking about the things that folks don't necessarily glorify. All y'all hearing now that this child molestation, violating children, violating people sexually, right? Well, folks don't say it out loud. Now they say it out loud. We don't want to hear shit about politicians stealing money, crooked ass goddamn police officers, crooked ass judges, everybody crooks, everybody. Don't nobody want to hear about that shit no more, man. We tired of hearing about people cheating, scandals and shit, having affairs. You know about that, right? And that doesn't do anything for you at this point. Now everybody want to get down to the nitty gritty. What is the nitty gritty? The nitty gritty. What is it? You ask? How many of these motherfuckers have been engaging in goddamn pedophilia, man? That's it. That's all we want to know. How many children you slept with? How many children you sexually abused? That's all you want to hear about when you hear fucking Joe Biden, Donald Trump. All the rich, the Warren Buffetts, the Bill Gates. All I want to hear from Mark Cuban and goddamn the Shark Tank, Damon John. All you want to know now is, okay, well, how many people you been with that was underage? And you want Damon John to tell you, okay, I've been with like 3 girls that was underage. I don't want to hear shit else. That's all we want to hear. How many kids you been with sexually? That's all the world want to hear now. They don't want to hear shit about nothing that you're talking about right now. The conversation is about to come over here to YouTube to where boys going to have to confess, women going to have to confess and say, you can keep this shit to you all the way you go to your grave, man. You can do that all you want to. Fine. But you're going to have a whole lot of confessions taking place. A whole lot of confessions taking place on YouTube. It's going to be a bunch of men that you hear about on YouTube who've engaged in sexual activities with minors. The ones that you liked, it could be a DJ Hamp ass nigga, bro. You'd be like, whoa, DJ Hamp for real? It won't be surprising to me. It could be Whoever you like, Ilkan Ali, it could be all these niggas, bro. You can find something about Jay Prince ass, dog. You not gonna be surprised, my nigga. You can find out about what these women was doing with children. You ain't gonna be surprised, man. You're not. Right now, everybody's sitting back and watching everybody who get exposed, and eventually they gonna come out with their story. Eventually, it's gonna be exposed about them too. And if you thinking Sugar Bomb, you and anybody listening, if y'all thinking that all these stories you've heard about people being molested coming up, man, that it was only 1 or 2 motherfuckers in the city doing this shit, you a goddamn lie, man. You should know better than this shit. Ain't no way in life this shit would be so commonly talked about, and so much of an experience. Everybody's experience. All these women are traumatized, and they triggered by this shit. All these men, like Hassan Campbell, been traumatized by this shit. There's nowhere in life you can tell me all across the country, all over the world, but really the country right now, right, that all these kids, everybody, damn near everybody you come across can tell you a story about how they was being touched on and molested and shit when they was young. So it was only 2 motherfuckers in the city doing this shit. So it was Joseph and me, right? Let's say Joseph and me, right? So me and Joseph was going all over the country doing this shit. What up? What up, German lady? What up, German lady? What up? What up? Hey. Long time no see, no hear. How you been? I finna come in your chat and be like, man, what's up? I said, man, she don't know me, man. She forgot me. What's been up with you, man? How you been? How you been, sweetheart? Hold on for a second. Happy holidays to you too, man. She's like, I definitely won't be, man, you ain't gonna be surprised. You're not gonna be surprised. You're not gonna be surprised, men or women. You're not gonna be surprised no more. It won't be no surprise. I swear to God, it won't be no surprise, man. There ain't gonna be no surprise. Not at all. Not at all, man. Nigga getting to the bottom of this shit, bro. That's the cold part about all this, man. We don't want to hear shit about we pointing fingers at one person, this person, that man. Listen, you gonna see there's a whole bunch of these motherfuckers who done play games like that. Whether you was young, didn't know what you was doing, or whether somebody taught you the shit and you did to somebody else, it's gonna be the same shit, man. The same shit. Krishan Rock's sister talking about what? I mean, what did Krishan say her sister did, man? And it's believable because I understood what happened when I was young. I'm like, okay, that's believable. What you talking about? That's not nothing. And do I look at her any different? No, because I understood what the fuck we were doing as kids. So when Krishan Rock say that Tasheki, whatever name is, right, made Krishan go down on her, man. Exactly. How is that far-fetched? The way she responded to shit, you like, okay, yo, you tell some truth in that shit, man. She said, you made me eat your pussy when I was about 7 or 8 years old or whatnot, right? All that experimenting ass shit, all that touching and shit, all that fondling, all that just seeing what's what, man, not knowing shit. And people took that shit to the way to became grown and adults. They became grown, never got in trouble, never got caught, and therefore they did it when they was grown. Some kids got in trouble. I'm one of the kids who got in trouble. You got people got in trouble as teenagers, and you got like hardcore Tito, and you got ones who are grown ass men who either got in trouble or got good at getting away with the shit. In the case of Joseph, what the fuck, Joseph? Joseph did the same shit that all the other niggas around him have done, man, at one point in their life. A nigga might be 40 years old, man, And he would never admit that he was 27 and he fucked with a 16-year-old girl, man. Never would admit that shit. It had to be exposed. Why would a nigga 40-something years old say that, hey, when I was 27, 28, I fucked a 16-year-old girl? The shit Otis said, right? And Otis had to try to clear it up again on Bon Cherry shit. Even with Otis. The shit Otis saying, he said, what he did with his wife. I'm like, Otis, man, look, you ain't the only nigga that, all these married niggas have took pussy from their goddamn wife, dog. Like, what you saying? All these married niggas, listen, all these niggas who are married, or even the ones who are not married, have took pussy from their wife or their girlfriend, their baby mama, and all that against her will, man. Just straight stuck his dick inside of her, man. Stuck it in her mouth. While she was asleep, whatever the fuck it may be, right? She went in the mood, on a period, whatever it may be, mad at the nigga and all that. All these niggas done took pussy from their wives and girlfriends, baby mamas, all of those shit at one point, man. What are you saying? A lot of these niggas on YouTube done fucked with they girlfriend's daughter, they girlfriend's niece, they wife's niece, and all of those shit. They kids, fucking with their kids' friends and shit like that, man. It's what the fuck it is, man. No one is surprised. I'm trying to tell y'all ass, man. Stop acting like you surprised to hear this shit. That's what I'm saying. Joseph would be most definitely embraced next year. He gonna already be known as crazy. Everybody gonna say he crazy, he fucked up and all that. And that's what they're gonna give him the pass based on him being crazy. He not gonna give a fuck based on him being crazy. Man, listen, man. Man, y'all wildin', man. That shit Jay Prince talking about, that shit Fatty talking about, that shit Sharon talking about, that shit who else talking about when it come down to Joseph? You gonna see Joseph on their panels next year, man. DJ Hemp, all them niggas, bro. It's like, what the fuck, what you talking about? Fantastic, all them niggas, man. You gonna see that nigga on their panels next year. Joseph did what them niggas be wanting to do. Sugar Bum don't hear me on that one, though. Sugar Bum don't want to hear that, man. She don't want to hear that shit, bro. Sugar don't want to. You don't want to hear that part, Sugar Bum. I got you, my nigga. You don't want to hear that. You ain't got to hear that. I'm telling you that nigga is no different. Let's say how twisted and sick I'm talking right now. Let's say if the nigga got rich, you gonna have niggas wanting to get rich, right? They gonna have a rich nigga around them, bro. That's what they want to do is get rich. So the same rules apply to these niggas who be wanting to fuck them young ass girls anyway, or talking like that. They want to do that shit. If a nigga already did it, man, they gonna fucking have him around, man. That's all. And Sugar Bum gonna be in the chat talking about, I can't believe Rue was right. Rue was right about this shit, man. He was right about that shit. We talking about the selective outrage, acting like you got daughters and shit like that, man. I could never do that. Nigga, all right, of course, you don't want nobody to do that to your daughter, but nigga, you niggas talking about y'all want to do it to somebody else's daughter, the same rules apply, man. You don't want nobody lusting after your daughter, but you see a young-ass 16-year-old girl and you want to fuck with her, man. It's the same rules, man. What are you saying? I promise. How much you want to bet me right now? How much you want to bet me on Sugar Bum? Let's bet right now. Let's gamble. Bet me $100 right now. What's up? Bet me $100 right goddamn now that next year, not late next year, early next year, Joseph would be on all their panels again, man. Yeah, they're gonna scold them and talk shit, but in the scolding and talking shit to them, it's gonna be some admiration there too that you guys won't detect. We will as men. You guys could, because y'all got an intuition, but you're not gonna want to goddamn acknowledge that, because they not gonna ever give you a reason to acknowledge that they actually admire the nigga for even going that route, for even going there with a goddamn young girl. As fucked up as this shit sound, this is what I'm trying to tell you though, because when you see it happen, you're gonna be like, damn, Rue gotta be right about what he's saying. Let's bet, what's up? Let's bet 100. What's up? Bet 100. Fuck it, let's bet 100. What's up? Put the 100 down right goddamn now, man. Shit, by what month? Let's see. By April. I'm gonna try to go back home by April, as a matter of fact, man. I'm gonna stay out here and try to get through the whole winter months on the road. And then when that April shit start coming in, man, I'm gonna go past May. I mean March. By April, goddamn, what's up? By April. By April. He's gonna be back on panels. What they gonna do is talk shit to him, scold him and all that, but let him stay. So I'm not saying he's not gonna get his lashings. He gonna get his goddamn lashings for the shit, but it's not gonna be what we think it is though. It's not gonna be some jailhouse shit though. And I'm not even too I'm not too sold on that jailhouse shit. I think them niggas be wanting to fuck with niggas anyway. He gonna get his lashings though. Niggas gonna talk their shit to that boy. He gonna get his licks. All right, we take that bet now. Here we go. $100 by fucking April. He gonna be on over there where y'all at, right? Whoever panel. So I don't know everybody. The Drip Show and all them niggas, man. I'm learning these niggas as we go. I'm talking about those men panels. I'm not saying the women panels. I'm saying those men panels from Sharon. This might be risky. Chaotic. Witch Doctor. Fucking Nightish. Goddamn J Prince. Fatty. Ilkhan Ali. Aaron O. That's enough. Little podcast. That's 10 motherfuckers, man. Let's keep going. Any of them any nigga. I ain't saying shit about the women show. Them niggas. He gonna be on one of they goddamn panels, man. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go inside to get up, man. Let me get up about 6:30. Holler at y'all later, man. All right? Got that bet in, Sugar Bomb. I'm for real, man, about this shit.